name is Andrew Nyarko. Yeah, I'm 20 years old and I'm currently a student in McMaster University, in Canada. So I'm offering the accounting course, the Diploma in Accounting course, and I've been in Canada since August 31st, 2019, and I think I started school around middle of September. So it's been around 10 months. Been about 10 months since I've been in Canada, and it's been a good experience. So I suggest you guys, come and then enjoy Canada as well. So my school is McMaster University in Ontario, and how I got here was pretty a long process, but eventually I came here. My source of funding was through my parents. So my parents mainly sponsored everything, from the tuition to the accommodation and everything. So the application form, I started it in June, I think. June 2019. That was shortly after the SHS. After I finished SHS in Ghana, I went to Presec. So after the WASI, I was about a month or so. Then I decided, yes, I should, apply. I had the idea to come to Canada a while ago, but I decided to, start the application process at that time. Ideally, you're supposed to start a bit earlier, but I started it around that time. So I started in around June 2019 or so. Then it took a while. It took more than a month to get everything sorted out, all the papers and everything. So that took a while, over a month, not under 2 months, I think, but you just have to make sure you get all your papers together and accurate, the letter of intent, everything else. I'll go into details later. So did I have to write an English test? No. I think because you're coming from an English speaking country like Ghana, you don't really have to write, the IELTS or something. Maybe some people have to write it, but in my case, I didn't have to write it. So that was okay. That was good for me. I didn't have to write any tests, luckily. So and then what made me apply? I don't know, you hear a lot about Canada. Canada is a nice place, good people and everything, good schools as well. So I was like, okay. I didn't really think about the US, the US schools, but I thought Canada would be a good place to come to, good schools and everything. So I decided to, limit my search to Canada. And then, I came across McMaster University. They offered the program that I wanted, the accounting program. And then, you can find many other programs you want, the arts, the sciences, social sciences, health sciences, so many things depending on your interests. So you can choose to get that one if you want. So we limited our search to schools in Canada, preferably Ontario, because it's easier. I don't know, there are more people, more, it's more diverse in Ontario, and of course less colder as well. So I think I applied to 2 other schools as well. I don't remember the other schools, but ideally you don't really want to apply to just one school. You want to have different options just in case one doesn't work out or something. So I chose I've forgotten the other schools. Was it, I've forgotten, but I think 2 or 3 other schools in addition to McMaster. And then fortunately enough, I was able to get it. The total application process will be about 2 months, I think. 2-3 months, maybe, roughly. It may be more for some people, it may be less, but I think that's the rough, estimation. So I didn't need to write the English test, any English test for that. You'll need your WASI results. The WASI results will be important because you need to show a high school certificate, sort of. I think you have a name for it, but I've forgotten. Is it the secondary diploma or something? But they have a name for it. But basically, you'll need your high school certificate to show that you went to high school, you had an education before this. Otherwise, they'll not take you serious, and they'll be like, nah, he's just applying for the sake of it. So you have to show that you went to high school and then you're interested in actually studying and then learning. So so I think you have to include your WASI certificates in the application form. So in addition to all that you'll send, the passport, this thing, letter of intent, many other documents. I think you have to include the WASI certificates in addition to that. So yeah, that one is important. So make sure you get your transcripts in place. Yeah, transcripts from your high school, your WASI certificates, and then any other documents that show that you studied and you completed high school and all that. Yeah, so the transcripts, if I had to convert my transcripts, I don't think so actually, no. And will you need any reference letter from your SHS? Maybe, but in my case, I didn't need to get that. So yeah, as long as you get the certificates, transcripts, you'll be good to go. I think you don't really need any reference or signature from your headmistress or anything. No, I don't think so. I think that one alone is enough. Yeah. What else? Scholarships. Am I on a scholarship? No, I'm not. I didn't have the chance to apply for one, but I believe that if you apply for one early enough, try and apply for a scholarship a year before you intend to come or something. So yeah, that'll be likely. You'll be likely to get a scholarship if you apply, early enough, and then you work and you study towards that. So yeah, the scholarships, you'll be able to get that. I think Alex and Bright in the previous video were able to get that. So yeah, scholarships will be important. They'll be really handy, to cut some of the costs and all that. It'll be very important, to get. Yeah, it'll be a good thing to do. So, in as much as you can, try and get a scholarship because that will help you, reduce your costs and everything else. The visa process, that'll take about 3 to 4 weeks for them to process it after you submit. So that'll take a while. And then yeah, it's mainly online. You go to the Government of Canada website. So you just fill out all the pages, all the details, all the sections that you need. And then it's a long process, but it's doable, very doable. So you just have to make sure you complete all of that and then submit that as well. Yeah, so the documents you'll need for that, obviously you'll need your passport. You're gonna need your letter of intent. You're gonna need your admission letter. You're gonna need proof of funding. Yeah, that's important. The bank statement to show that you have enough money to pay the fees. So that's important, your proof of funding. Then you have to, submit which other documents? Yeah, those are the main ones actually. So passports, proof of funding, admission letter. Yeah, those are the main ones. Then, as well, they may require some other documents like in the other sections or in the application process. So yeah, those are the main ones. So yeah, once they accept your application, then there's nothing else for you to wait for. You can buy your ticket and then eventually come to Canada. Yeah. So the fees. Yeah, I paid for my fees. Yeah, I paid for my fees before submitting the visa application. Yeah, because you have to show that. You should have to show that you've made a step, or you've made how do I say it? You show the intent to come and study in Canada, because I think that'll be required in the visa application process to show that you can pay your fees and then you've actually made the attempt to start studying. So yeah, I think it'll be important to pay your fees, or at least some of the fees, before you come here, to show the school that you're interested, and then you're not just applying for applying sake or something. So yeah, try and get that done. Yeah, then add that to the source of funding. Yeah, so far my stay in Canada has really been nice. Yeah, you meet a lot of people, you make friends here. There's so many places to visit, not just in the city where you're in. I'm in Hamilton, but there's so many places to visit in Ontario. You can go to Niagara Falls. You can go to several parks. Toronto is nearby. Mississauga, different places to explore and have fun as well. There's some beaches around, so yeah, whatever he wants is here in Canada. So yeah, it's been a good 10 months for me, 10, 11 months. So I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, I really suggest and hope that you guys will come here, study in Canada, and then after that, you know, you can decide what to do after that, and then just enjoy Canada and see what it brings you. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys, and I hope you like and subscribe to the video, and yeah, enjoy.